Okay, I'm gonna just talk about what happened. I saw the Arsenal game today, and damn, that shit was terrible. We should have won that, but I mean, what can I say? I don't know. I'm just gonna go off whatever he says, and I'm gonna just give my thoughts on it.
How the hell
Had
this
hell.
goal stand up, and it's incredible. I feel embarrassed, but I have to be the one now coming here to try to defend the club and please ask for help because it's an absolute disgrace that this goal is allowed.
Disgrace.
Absolute disgrace
Disgrace.
because it's not a goal. For many reasons, it's not a goal. For more than one reason, at least, it's not a goal. And it's too much at stake here. We put so much effort. It's so difficult to compete at this level. And it's an absolute disgrace. Again, I feel embarrassed. I've been more than 20 years in this country, and this is nowhere near the level to describe this as the best league in the world. I am sorry.
Playing devil's advocate, they were.
I don't know if y'all seen the goal, but the goal is kind of crazy on like so many levels on how they scored it and stuff. Like, I don't know. It's weird to think about because what was it like? Joelinton like took out like two people. He took out like building up even before Willock did the cross. It was like Joelinton received the ball. He took out Gabriel. He took out was it Tomiyasu out of position. He took out two people by himself. Fucking Joelinton. Then he gives it to Murray, and Murray hits that shit like terrible. He wants to hit it like straight across the second post, but he just like hits that bitch and it goes straight across the goal. And then Willock goes and runs after it, but everyone's like messing around because they thought it was gonna go out. And like I guess it's like the sense that they were just calm because they thought it was gonna go out. So Willock goes and like he's running his ass off over there. He's barely been on the field for like less than 5 minutes, and even while he gets like the ball, like he like hits the flag post. Like on other reviews, you can see his foot like being outside. I don't know. Let me see. Let me look it up. If I can find like ¿cómo se llama eso? Willock. How do you spell this? How do you spell this bullshit? Willock. Damn, I don't know what the hell to put. Keeping the ball out of play. Play. I think that's how it is. Let me just. No sé si hay algo aquí. This shit, man. Mira esto. Ahí está. There goes more in depth and shit. But like, ¿dónde puta está the image? Damn. Right here, bro. Oh, aquí está todo, basically. But like, look, this is like what I'm saying. You see this? Let me see if I can make it bigger, so y'all can see it. But like, that's what I'm talking about. Look at this shit, bro. It looks totally out of play. Yo sé que la vez pasada when like Manchester City won the thing, like they said that the ball was like unos millimetros like still in play. That's why their Liverpool's goal didn't count. But like, man, come on, man. What is this bullshit, man? We can't know because it's a high view, so that's the problem. Bueno, hubiera sido if they would have had cameras down here, but I know they have always fucking microphones here. They never have a goddamn camera, but I feel like they could put a camera on the fucking microphone on the sides and shit. There should be cameras like right there, like it shouldn't be a problem. How the fuck can they do it in tennis, but they can't do it in soccer? Cause tennis cuando está ahí en la raya, bro, like they I don't know what the fuck technology they have, but they know where the fucking ball hits and where it goes out. And we don't have that in soccer. This is bullshit. Y luego, pues, aquí está la falta, like the other happenings of it. Because él la salva, pega aquí contra el poste, and then he comes back and he like gets like around here, or maybe even less around here, and he crosses it back in. Once he crosses it, he's trying to get it to Joelinton. Joelinton is trying to hit it, but luego Gabriel is going for the cross as well. But as he goes for the cross, like he's gonna try to just like Lo que quiere hacer Gabriel is just like dive and like just head it out like this. Like tocarlo con esto and then just head it out that way. But as he's doing that, fucking jumps on top of that boy and fucking like closes his eyes and tries to hit it as well. Pero también la caga este Raya because like if he would have not went out, maybe they would have saved this. Maybe he could have, because he goes for the ball first, but he misses, and then that's why it falls to them too. But like let's say if he didn't do that, he just would have stayed in his goal, and then this shit would have happened. Maybe he could have like maybe protected it a little bit better. But everything happened so fast. It was like it happened way too goddamn fast. Because then the ball hit here, and it didn't even hit Joe Linton in his head. It hit it like in his chest, and it hit like his hands, and it rolled off of him to like his ankles. I don't want to say like his shins or his knees, and that's what passed it back into play. Luego Gordon got it by himself. Gabriel was on the floor. Gabriel could have probably picked up his leg, but still, more like it wouldn't have really helped. But see, there it is, the possible offsides. The offsides I was hearing that they were saying is because like he was behind the ball. Well, I mean because the goalie was in front of him, so I didn't even know there was a fucking offsides rule, to be honest. But no say it was chaotic, this whole bullshit. I mean, it was a tough game. Pero no sé, there has nothing to do with basically with this anyway.
Rechecks and the information back from the
That makes it even worse. Even worse. It makes it even worse. You just need to see one image, c'est fini. And you have any doubt, you look at the second one, and if this is a goal, okay, that's fine.
What the fuck are you saying when he said this bullshit? Then it's like if it's good, then okay, bro, you're not standing on anything, because they did press him on the thing, but he didn't say anything. He just says a fucking disgrace.
Did they say they haven't got camera angles to prove one way or the other?
I don't care, honestly. I don't care what they say. It's the outcome. It's too late. Whatever they say is too late.
No, what?
I don't want to be in the hands of people.
Two referee decisions from the first half that came into focus was the challenge from Kai Havertz, which saw three Newcastle players booked, and also the elbow on Jorginho for Bruno in the first half.
And the penalty on Eddie, and there is a lot of things. We can continue. Yeah.
I don't think it was a penalty on Eddie. Like they both went for the ball, and this Lascelles like pushed the shit out of him. But era cuerpo. It's not really a penalty unless he's talking about a different one in the second half. But the first half había una, pero esa para mí no. That wasn't a penalty. It was like le ganó el cuerpo. Y también otra cosa, the Newcastle players wanted it more. I saw most of the game. Como desde el minuto 30 para adelante, I saw the whole thing. And, bro, the fucking dude, we had no response for Joe Linton. Joe Linton was fucking us up, bro. He was balling out on our heads, bro. It was terrible. The whole time, bro. I remember this one, like, son tres. Like, and he's like on the banda. It was already like finishing the game, but he was just too calm and collected. It was like, who got close to him? I don't even remember, but it was like Trossard, or no, era Martinelli coming this way. Then it was like fucking El Lateral, whoever the fuck it was, the Zinchenko, luego fucking Jorginho, bitch ass. Everybody trying to get on him, and like he grabs the ball and he just like puts his body fuerte. He still gets the pass off with the side of his foot. It was fucking easy. I don't know how the hell they didn't even get that shit. And still, I don't know how the fuck they just did that like so easy. But we had no response for that boy. That dude was like a fucking nightmare. It was crazy.
Sorry, did you think the ball was out for the goal? Was it foul, offside?
But this is really the question, guys. The question is, it's not a goal. It's simple. It's not a goal.
Stay no business.
Sorry?
Which one of the three reasons do you not think?
Because for a goal to be allowed, there are certain things prior to that the ball hitting 1 meter from the goal that are not allowed in football. In here, in China, in Japan, in Spain, in Italy, and in Portugal. They are not allowed. That's what happens.
Stand on business, boy. Stand on business.
Yeah, we've seen lots of VAR mistakes and every club's getting an apology afterwards. I mean, it's the point that apologies no use to you.
Nothing. I have to stand here now and explain. And we lost 3 points today, guys. You know what that means? It's too hard, this league. It's too hard. It's too much at stake. It's embarrassing.
And finally, we'll go to Tom.
How do you now pick the players out? Because obviously they're going to be as frustrated as you are. How do you now?
I have to praise them. It's not in their hands. It's not in their control. I have to praise the players the way they play here. And what they did and how much they limit Newcastle to
They should
what
have
they
did a
did
little bit
and
more.
how much
Pero
we
sí,
tried.
sí jugaron bien. No,
It's
no voy a negar
incredible,
eso.
honestly.
They did play good.
Performances are. Williams League was really strong and impressive. You know, still, Kai Havertz, I think, probably his strongest performance of the season.
Hear what the
So
fuck
much.
this
It's
dude's
incredible
saying.
the way this guy played with 20 years, 21 years old, the way they play here, the way they competed against this team, because they're a top team. Incredible. So to get
Yeah.
the game out of that like this, it's just, honestly, I feel sick. That's how I feel.
I feel
to be
sick.
part of this.
Okay, guys, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Stand on business. We stand on business. Está bien, whatever. Ahí está. Ya es lo último. Okay, so I'm gonna just give my final thoughts. Like, I don't think we deserved to win. No, like, una chance clara. There was no clear chances that we were gonna win that game, but it does suck to lose that way. Pero I'm not totally mad because Newcastle did want it more. And like I said, we had no response for fucking Joe Linton, bro. Joe Linton was fucking us up in every possible way. And he was running the whole goddamn field. Estaba allá enfrente, estaba allá fucking atrás. He's the one who fucking caused the goal. He took out like 2 of our players, and then even in the fucking Gabriel one. He's different, bro. Like, este vato, if he's not playing for Brazil, Brazil's not going to win. Like, they need that dude needs to be a fucking central. None of this Casemiro bullshit. None of this fucking Febinho. I don't know who the fuck is Fred. None of that bullshit. Si Brasil quiere hacer algo, si Brasil quiere ganar, they need to put Joe Linton in their team because that boy different. That boy, he's nice. I don't know. Yeah, ese lo admiro mucho. I've seen him play live también. I've seen him play live in Atlanta when it was like Newcastle, Chelsea, and he nice. He's a different breed. That boy was on the floor. That boy was bleeding, everything. I saw all that shit firsthand. So I know how good he is. And I know everybody jokes him. He was like a meme for like the first 2 years that he was in the league. But I don't know. Ever since Eddie Howe got a hold of this boy's a whole different type of person. But he's the one who must have impressed me. He's like my man of the match. But también Arsenal, hay unas cosas que están mal. Like all our changes, like we're not going to win. Like with those type of changes. Nothing against Trossard. Trossard también hizo bien. Con lo que pudo ser, like there was always like someone in front of him, like when he would shoot or whatever. But I don't know. You're not gonna beat them on puro centros. We're not gonna beat them on crosses because they're a big team. They're all tall. Just like I know most of our team is tall too. Like only like probably our front 3 and then like a few in the midfield are kind of short. Like probably like 5 people out of the 11 are short. But still, we're not gonna beat them at their game, bro. Newcastle's their bread and butter is like very fucking physical, playing hard, getting centros, winning on corners, defending hard. We're not gonna beat them on that. Y eso es lo que estamos haciendo de último. I felt like when Manchester City was playing Chelsea in the Champions League final, that like hace 2-3 años, I don't know, they were doing the same thing. Chelsea was just sitting back, and these dudes just kept on giving Walker the ball. He had to just central, and they were just centros a nada, bro. And it was the same thing on here. Like, I knew we were going to lose. We're not going to fucking score that way. And we've been getting too close to that. Like, we put in Fabio Vieira. We put in Zinchenko. We put in, like, Trossard. Nothing against these tiny dudes. Pero este no es el partido para eso, bro. We're not going to be playing fancy football if you want to win these games. Like, nos costó contra ellos ahorita, pero igual, when Manchester City plays them, les cuesta también. Because no te vas a imponer en su campo. And además de eso, they're really good. They're really physical. Look what they fucking did to Paris. Like, they beat their ass because they underestimated them. But, whatever. I don't know. A ver cómo les va a ellos in Dortmund. But, us, we need to fix our shit. Like, I don't know why Thomas Partey should have played this game. Thomas Partey would have took control of the fucking midfield. Thomas Partey contra Joe Linton hubiera sido otra historia. Because Thomas Partey would put in that work. He would have... Because Thomas Partey, like, he's really physical y también saca el balón jugando. He would have gave different passes. Cuando él entró in I don't know what fucking game, in the Tottenham game, it was a whole fucking night and day. Or no sé if it was the Tottenham game. It was some other game. But yo me acuerdo, he entered second half and that boy started balling out de volada. I think it was the Chelsea game. But I'm like, why isn't he not on the team? Unless he's injured, that's the only reason. But other than that, this is the fucking games we need people that are strong and imposing in the midfield. Y también eso es lo malo con Nketiah. Nothing against him. He's like a poacher y hace buenos goles y todo, pero en este partido we need a tall dude. Like a Drew would have been, he would have been like a fucking, he would have been a problem for Newcastle if we would have had a Drew. Drew would have like killed out the play. Hubiera agarrado el balón. He would have put Saka in the position. He would put Martinelli in the position because that's what he used to do. But that's what I'm saying. Certain type of players are for certain type of games, and this game is really physical. So si quieres ganar, tienes que ser más físico que el oponente. And that's the thing. Newcastle was way more physical, and they wanted it more than Arsenal. So that's why I'm not as mad that we lost. But like, también, it kind of sucks to lose that type of way. But whatever. That's just my opinion. So I don't know. Whatever. Hopefully we start winning again. But I don't know. This is some bullshit to lose that way. But we gotta want it. No one's gonna give us anything. But yeah. All right. Subscribe, like, no sé qué.